Hello and welcome back to Clam Man 2 Open Mic, where we've fallen down an elevator shaft because we suck. Dude, what are you? Improv, above average. I am Clam Man, watch me soar. He can't see you. Gaping void of death in elevators. You hit the bottom. It's painful, but you'll be walking away from this with nothing worse than a limp. And a sharp pain in your ass. Don't drop on me. Where am I dropping? Oh, shh. He's going to fall on top of you. Try to dodge him. Failure. There's an almost cartoonishly loud thud as he crashes down on top of you. A loud thud is followed by a moment of silence, only broken by Pete's groaning. That hurt as much as your first fall. Let's never do this again. Yeah. Ouch. I feel okay. Then again, I don't know how a broken bone or internal bleeding feels, so I can't be sure. He dusts himself off and looks around. Alright, what now? In front of the two of you, an exit leads out of the shaft. A small, lobby-like space with a fancy door to your left and a stairway up to your right. Head to the fancy door. The door is unlocked and smoothly swings open. You walk in. Oh.
Whoa! What is all this? This is the coolest basement I've ever seen. And I used to live in a basement.
The smoky carpet, the dim lighting, the inescapable feeling that you've disturbed the sanctity of this place by being here outside of opening hours. This is a bar. Has to be. Someone's running a bar in the basement of an office building? Oh, it's a bar. Yeah, I see it now. Good eye, man. Okay, Pete's extremely dumb.
It's not a bar, it's a club. I'm Tilda. I'm the bartender.
The bartender doesn't look up from her work. She's barely paying you two any mind.
It's a club! Of course. I was thinking it was a bar, but it's a club.
Pete's expression doesn't change a bit. Wait, didn't she used to work at the Blue Oyster Club? She stops, then looks up at you with horror. Oh God, I knew I recognized you. Give me one good reason not to throw you out right now. What did I do? Remind me, what happened? Chowder Boy here set fire to a glass of industrial strength alcohol, rocks, parsley, and mayonnaise inside the club while people were inside. Do you have any idea how hard it was to get that smell out? It seemed like a really good idea at the time. If that wasn't enough, word got out that the Blue Oyster Club was the smelliest place in Snacky Bay. Crowd stopped showing up. Ted stopped showing up. Eventually, I stopped showing up as well. So what did you do between then and now? The National Health Department contacted me and offered me work as a consultant. Spent a few years as a toxicologist. A what? An expert on poison. Turns out it's not that different from being a mixologist. A what? Bartender. Eventually I missed the job though, so I quit and these guys hired me. Turns out I'm just so sociable and sweet that I can't stay away from working hospitality. I'm just that much of a people pleaser. A what? Shut up. I'm drawing a blank here, so let's just zoom past this to the point where we're friends again. Glares. Lots and lots of glares. Glaring upon glaring. Then she collects herself and takes a deep breath. Listen, we can put it behind us, but we're not friends. Remember that. How long have you been in the basement?
Only since this morning. I sleep at home.
Ah, clever. I mean the bar, the club. How long has it been here?
About 3 months, I think. I started working here 2 months back after I left my last gig.
I'm Clam Man.
You don't say.
She briefly looks up, and then back it down at her chores.
I'm Pete. This is the coolest club I've ever seen.
You haven't seen many clubs, have you?
I barely know what a club is.
He shakes his head enthusiastically and turns to you. What is the difference between a bar and a club?
Both serve drinks, clubs serve entertainment.
Anyway, I wanted to ask you something else.
Only since this morning, I sleep at home.
I want to see the other answer to this. Hey, me too. What are the odds?
I sleep at the office, but I also sleep at home, so it evens out.
Oh, dear Pete.
The club's been here about 3 months. I started working here 2 months ago when I left my last gig.
She doesn't acknowledge the comment. Alright, what kind of club is this exactly?
The funny kind.
The basement kind.
No, the comedy kind.
Of course.
It's a comedy club. That's what they tell me anyway.
Pete's eyes light up. He gusta this mucho. Oh, that hurt. That hurt to say, that hurt to read. A comedy club in the basement of my own company. How is this legal? How come no one knew about this? Because we haven't opened it. Because we haven't opened yet. Like I said, the place has been here for a couple months. We've barely had time to get things in working condition. She looks over the bar for a second. Well, I say working condition. Pete squints, his tone ever so slightly tinted with a hint of authority. How come we didn't know, though? This is our building. We own it. Look at Fishboy here, so confident all of a sudden. She looks at Papi, who quickly becomes void of any trace of authority. You don't own the basement. City law. Anything beneath the ground floor can be rented out without the consent of the post-surface owner. That seems like a fucked up law. I don't think I've ever heard the term post-surface before. Obviously, you're not very familiar with city law. It's the same as post-employment, post-tax, and post-post. Post-post? Email. Rented out without consent, that can't be right. You better believe it, otherwise we wouldn't be here. Let me ask you about something else. You said they, so this isn't your club? Nope, I just take care of the bar. So who owns it? They're one of the tables. Talk to them instead, not me. She points towards the empty tables and chairs. From one of the corners you hear voices in conversation. Self-awareness, high-ish. Am I funny? Sure, you're funny. I'm sure about 88% of people agree. Then again, that's like polling 10 people. It's not a lot of people know you, you're kind of a nobody. I'm gonna go talk to the owners. See you later, Tilda. You go on ahead, man. I'm gonna take this place in. Comedy club. The basement of my own company. Sure, I'll be right back. He doesn't respond. He's overcome with awe, smiling like a kid. You're back. How's it going? I don't do small talk. What do you want? Need help with anything? Not from you. Let's get back to work. How gracious of you. He's silent, as awestruck as you left him. You alright there, man? I hate being the CEO, man. I hate it. Honestly, dude, I've been depressed. It's taken me down. You're the only person I like hanging out with, and you technically work for me. This sucks. That sucks. I hate how that feels. He sighs. Today is the first time I've felt good in a long time. It's like I forgot what that feels like. I'm telling you, dude, this is the start of something great. Something new. Boy, that hits harder than I want it to. I had no idea, man. I'm so sorry. Listen, that's in the past now. I want to get out of this slump. I've wanted that for so long, to have fun again. He chuckles to himself and gestures at the empty club. This is fate, right? It's certainly a welcome coincidence. He couldn't stop smiling if he tried. Yeah, it is. I wish I could zoom out and get a... Oh, okay. The auto camera is... I'm not gonna go to the microphone just yet. Nope. Weird that it tries to put me over here. Okay, when we come back, we'll talk to the Triad? Hopefully not related to the Chinese Mafia. Anyway, we'll figure that out in the next one.